Hi, everybody. It's me, Lucy, and it's my look for today. Oh, yeah, that's right. I was going to put my crown on. I can't see anything. It's my look for today. Yes, I remember Montaigne, and I will do your question. Just give me a minute. You wanted to know if John. You want to know if John is done with you. Okay. Happy Armadillo. Thank you. Thank you, BGT channel. Mel English. Mr. Bob R. All Story. Music with Satish. Susanna. Hey, Kina, just Kina, thank you for coming. Thank you, D. Harmendra. All right, so I'm going to do Montaigne's question. That's Happy New Year to you, Robert. Thank you. Are you wearing all black? Wait, are you wearing? No. I mean, I got orange lipstick. I got a dark purple on top, purple in the corner, put dark glitter on the purple glitter in the corner, and black on the bottom for eyeshadows. And then for my eyelashes, I put one thick coat of butter gloss, black butter gloss. And for my lips, I did orange and pink butter gloss, or pink glittery butter gloss. And then, of course, my foundation, concealer, and powder. Fairest one, because I have really fair skin. Yes. This is my look for today. Yep. I did do I haven't uploaded yet, but I did do a short. Okay, I got to get to the questions here. All right. So first I'm going to do Montaigne because she did a super chat last time and I promised her that. So you want to know if John is done with you. And then I'll get to Mel. I forgot to get my book ready. Darn it. You know, because sometimes I get backed up and then I have to put names on the list. Hang on. I'm running a little. I did not think about this. All right, so I'm going to do. Yeah, I had a notebook, but I don't know where I put it. So let's use this paper here. Like, do with what I got. All right, so you want to know, okay, so Montaigne, then Mel. Okay. Sorry, I gotta. Hey, Grandma Teresa. Hello, Hologar. Hello, Dardum. All right. So, you want to know if John is done with you. All right. Hey, Sabata. Good evening. Right, so let's see. Does Sabata done with you? So I'm doing tarot differently. Because I do two spreads. This needs to be higher. All right, that's better. All right, Daddy wants kick. Thank you. All right. Is John done with? No. Or is John done with Fontaine? And then I will do Sabata after Mel. Thank you, Sabata. All right, so Montaigne. Is John done with Montaigne? You just got that first. John done with Montaigne. Start now. Is John done with Montaigne? All right. Is John done with Montaigne? I do not want to mix well. Okay, I'm gonna use a different deck. All right. Is John done with Montaigne? 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 That's a pretty hard no. He's not done with you. Okay, but I'm not done yet. That's that spread. All right. So is John done with Montaigne? Like, I feel like he's in love with you, actually. I think this is what I got last time. He very much wants to be with you. Hello, the conspiracy analyst. Great. So does John want to be? Is John done with Montaigne? So what are these cards? I feel like it wants to be like that, maybe. Yeah. Okay. So Montaigne on this spread. In the past, I get like John is done with you, right? If you wonder if John is done with you, I get in the past Queen of Pentacles. That's the past. Looking at you as being like this nurturing and grounded person, because that's what that represents. And King of Pentacles with the Knight of Wands, like wanting to commit. Like I feel like that's what I feel like that's what's going on right now, wanting to commit and start something with you. Because Knight of Wands is like really fast moving, and then King of Wands is actually, or King of Pentacles, I mean, is a marriage card, and a commitment card. And what's going on now is the Moon in reverse, which is clarity, Eight of Cups in reverse, which to me it could be walking away from something, but he's not walking away. He's staying put. He's not done with you because I feel like he wants to give you a love offer with that Knight of Cups. That's also a marriage card and a strong commitment card with the Two of Cups at the end here being, the end result, the goal card. So, I mean, these are all in this aspect, all 7 yes cards here. No, he very much wants to be with you, and he is not done with you. And then I get the Page of Swords. I feel like, is he trying to communicate with you? Feels like he's trying to communicate with you, and maybe you're blocking him. I don't know, because he wants to start something with you with this Wheel of Fortune, start a new cycle, start over again. And he's trying to manifest that with you and taking action. This isn't a crooked reverse, but when it's in reverse, it's taking action. When it's upright, it's taking a break. But I feel like he's trying to take action. He's trying to communicate with you. And you're not, are you like blocking him somehow? Because that's what I'm getting here. I feel like he wants to tell you something, tell you about his feelings. But I feel like you might be blocking him. But that's what I'm getting for you, Montaigne, is he very much wants to start near future. Okay, so you're asking about near future. Near future about what? That's not what I'm talking. Like maybe he's trying to reach out to you, but you're ignoring him. It could be that. I'm not saying like necessarily literal. I'm just saying like you're trying to like avoid him is what I'm saying. But that's what I'm getting at. All right, so future read. What does that mean? Are you talking about future read? Are you talking about a general read? Or are you talking about future read for you and him? Because I just did that. I already did the future reading for that. Hello, Green Paradise. Well, I did Montaigne. I mean, you can ask another question, but I don't know future between me and him, how he feels about my graveyard shifts. So you're wondering how are you saying you're wondering how he feels about your graveyard shifts? Because the future card, I already can tell you that he's trying to connect with you. And I feel like it's the advice that I'm giving is that like the ball's in your court. The only way you're going to be able to move forward is you give him a chance to communicate with you. That's where I'm getting with that rating. He hasn't tried. Well, you are avoiding him, but you just said you're avoiding him now. So what does that mean? Well, I don't know what to tell you. But anyways, you're wondering if he wants to. You're wondering how he feels about your graveyard shifts. Okay. Hello, RDX. Hello, Punim. Thank you, everybody, for your support. All right. Someone asked that. How you. And then I'm going to try to do Mel and Saboteur. We're still in here. All right. How does he feel about your graveyard shifts? How does John feel about your graveyard shifts? All right. How does John feel about Montaigne's graveyard shifts? Okay, how does John shuffle 3 times? How does John feel about her graveyard shifts? Okay, how does John feel about her graveyard shifts? Hello, First Lady. That's Series. Thank you, Series. Thank you, Punya. I'm gonna use this deck. How does John feel about her graveyard shifts? something about shifts. Is he a fire sign? That's because I'm getting a lot of fire cards here. I'm only saying that because I'm getting a lot of fire cards here. That's those signs are Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. Okay, he's a Cancer. Okay. Seems very dominant, though. And maybe arrogant. Okay, you're a Leo. Okay. Well, I mean, the Emperor, that is Aries. That's the first card, but that also can represent other things like, being dominant, being an authority figure. So I feel like in the past, like, how would you feel about it? Um, now you weren't. I think you said you weren't doing graveyard shifts before, and I think maybe he likes being in control of what you do, and that's what I get with the Emperor and the Ace of Wands with the Fool. Like he wants you. I feel like he wants to have you around when he's ready to start something with you with that Fool card. But then on the answer line, I get the Star in reverse, the Devil in reverse, and the Two of Cups in reverse with the Emerald card, the Two of Swords on this spread. So I feel like if you did switch to those graveyard shifts, I don't think he's really happy about it. I think he's having a split that Devil in reverse because the Devil is, breaking away from um, detaching from addictions, bad habits, right? So I feel like maybe he had like an addiction to you. I mean, in a way, like being in love with you, because that's just what I'm getting. Okay. Um, and with the Star and the Two of Cups in reverse, it feels like he's crushed that you had that you switched to the graveyard shift, and now he's gonna make a choice. It feels like with that Two of Swords, maybe it's him trying to get to be the same time with you, so he's around you. I don't know. But I feel like that might be on his mind with that Two of Wands, that's a planning card. Like it's a crooked upright, not upright all the way. So he might be thinking about it. He might be having like forming a plan in his head um, on doing that. And I feel like he's actually like, well, combined with the Eight of Pentacles upright, I feel like he actually is. I don't know. He might be working hard on making that plan happen. I don't know. But that's what I'm getting there. And then the Five of Pentacles upright, which is, well, Five of Pentacles is being lonely, isolated, casted out, right? It's also a worry card when it's upright, but it's in reverse. Same with the Nine of Wands in reverse. Like no boundaries, he's open, and I don't know, he's just not worried because he wants to be with you. I feel like he's determined to try to get to be with you. In this regard to the graveyard shifts. Like he's definitely not happy about it. It feels like he's crushed. He feels like he's trying to detach from something unhealthy. But he is, according to these spreads together, I feel like the choice that he's gonna make is to try to be with you. That's what it feels like, because he feels torn right now. That's what I'm getting for you, Montaigne. Yeah, I'm married to Jesus, honey. CC Elementary. Thank you for your support, but I'm married to Jesus, honey. Hey, Julie-Ann. All right, so is Mel in here? Is Mel or Sabata in here? Hello, Gemini Kiss. Hello, Shri. All right, English. All right, so. Okay, are you asking a question, Jay? Okay, so Mel, can you put your question in again? Well, search elsewhere, honey. Okay, so yeah, ask your question. All right, so I'm gonna do Mel's question first, and then I'll do Montaigne. All right, because she did super chat me again. But I want to give other people a chance as well. But you know what? I'm gonna do Montaigne's right now while Mel gets her question ready. All right. So you want to know, did he lose Alina as a friend? All right, and then after that, I'll do Mel. Did he lose Alina as a friend? All right. Hello, Ben. All right. Did he lose Alina as a friend? All right. Did he lose Alina as a friend? Just gets her spirit. Did John lose Alina as a friend? Did he lose Alina as a friend? Did he lose Alina as a friend? All right. Did John lose Alina as a friend? All right, so this is what I got, all right? So Queen of Swords in reverse. I feel like in the past there was a communication block, and then what's going on right now? I think either one or both of them blocked the other, but I think this is what's going on, and I could be wrong of what's going on right now. One of them blocked the other, and the other one is wishing them to, be friends again, right? Because I get like that's what's going on right now with the Ten of Wands and the Well Wish is a wish card in this deck. So that's what I'm getting there. And then on the answer line, Ace of Swords, which is a yes. Ace of Cups, that'd be like a no, but then Knight of Pentacles, I almost wonder if part of the reason is I'm not sure. I'm not really sure what's going on here, but there's definitely some issues. I feel like they're, for right now, not friends. But I do get the Five of Pentacles at the end goal card in reverse, which is, coming together card. And then Two of Pentacles in reverse and a crooked upright, which Two of Pentacles in reverse is about clarity. At least that something is mostly clear. All right, so I'm going to do Mel's question after that. Or I'll do Mel's question and then I'll get to that, all right? But I digress. So, Five of Pentacles. Okay, so yeah, I do think there was a communication block. And one blocked and one is wishing them to be back together, which I assume it's John. And then you get Ace of Swords in reverse, or upright, and then you get Ace of Cups in reverse. And then you get Knight of Pentacles in reverse. And then you get the Five of Pentacles in reverse at the end. So I do feel like there is a block of some kind. I don't know, she may have blocked him, I don't know. And them coming together again, it feels very up in the air, because with this spread, I get Two of Pentacles and a crooked upright, which is mostly clarity, but something's not clear about it. But then you get Four of Pentacles upright or in reverse, which is opening up and could mean clarity as well. And then Page of Swords, which is a crooked upright, which is a communication card, a new communication, or starting off a communication that you already started on, going back to something that you started. And then Justice. I do think what's going on here, and then you get the Ten of Cups in reverse here. So I do think what's going on here is that there needs to be I feel like what needs to happen is between them two, there needs to be a conversation that needs to be had about what each other is feeling there, and see where they can go from there. Because especially with that Justice and how these spreads are reflecting each other, this being at the end and this being at the end, being together, being apart, it feels like that part feels like it feels like they're blocked from each other for right now, but coming together still feels like it's up in the air. But that conversation needs to be had, whether or not they should be friends or not. Because there's some hidden, I feel like there's some hidden stuff going on there. All right, so I'm going to do Mel's question, and then I'll do Montaigne again. All right, so. All right, Mel, I'm going to do your question. Okay, I'll put on the list. All right, so do you see my ex reaching out to reconcile? Oh, I gotta like this. Did I find that girl's Insta? Okay, so I'll do Mel and then I'll do Jay. Hi, Amy. Well, I mean, I'll do Mel, I'll do Montaigne, and then I'll do Jay, is what I meant. All right, so. Hey, Bonky. No, I didn't forget you. It's just that there's super chats come first. But then I'll do, yeah. Unless you need to go somewhere, then I can try to fit you in. But anyways, can I ask? Right, so where was I? Okay, I got confused. All right, do you see my ex reaching out to reconcile? This is for Mel. Oh, no worries. Sabotage. All right, so do you see me and my ex? Do you see my ex reaching out to reconcile? Okay. Well, Mel's ex come out to reconcile. All right, here we go. Well, Mel's ex come out to reconcile. Okay. Reach out to reconcile. Thank you, Bonky. Oh, all right. Well, Mel's ex come out to reconcile. It feels like his emotions are really high. And I say that because I get the nine of swords up here, and just the way the cards wanted to pop out, and just other cards here with that eight of swords in reverse and that double in reverse. But I'm not done yet. I'm just putting that out there. What I feel right now. All right, so come out to reconcile. Come out to reconcile. Hello, happy New Year, my simple life. Come out to reconcile. Okay. Interesting. All right, so this is what I get. All right, for Mel. I do think in the past here there was maybe some heartache, disappointment. But I do get the Nine of Swords, which it could be similar to the Three of Swords if you think about when it comes to disappointment and heartbreak and heartache, right? But then on what's going on, I feel like right now is I feel like he's the King of Wands because you asked if he's reaching out. But I think he's having a hard time. I think right now it's what's going on is that he's trying to work on himself because I get the Devil in reverse, and that's trying to detach from unhealthy habits and addictions and things that are negative, right? When it's in reverse, and he's working very hard on that with that King of Wands. And I feel like that might be part of the reason why you two broke up. But I feel like he's trying to really put in the effort, and he does have. I feel like he might even have a plan because I do get that Temperance. That's a coming together card upright. That Six of Wands, that's a victory card upright. And then that Eight of Swords in reverse, which is not being trapped, not being owned, but being open. And then that Death card, ending something to start something new, which I think what that tells me in this context is like leaving that crap behind so you guys can start a new chapter together. But on this spread, I do get a crooked reverse, Seven of Pentacles, which is, falling in line with the, what's the negative of the past here, right? And then Eight of Swords, which I feel like that's what's going on right now in this context. And it's interesting, I got Eight of Swords upright here and Eight of Swords in reverse here. So I feel like what that's telling me is that he still has work to do on himself. He still feels like he's trapped somehow. And what I'm feeling I'm getting with that card and just the way this is reflecting off of the first spread is that he still has work to do, but he is doing it. And it feels like he's putting a lot of work into it. But he does plan on being with you with that Sun card upright. I really do feel like there is a plan that he's gonna come try to reconcile with you, but he needs to work on himself first, and that's what he's doing. And then, you starting together with the Two of Swords, he knows what he wants, and that is you. And to start something new and leave that old crap in the past. So that's what I'm getting for you now when it comes to reconciling. I hope that makes sense and resonates. All right, so what's WHR? Well, I'm going to do Mel because she had a super chat, and then you got a super chat, Jay, right? So I'm going to do Mel's first. Wait, did he lose Alina as friend finally? Wait, didn't you already ask that? Or did I miss something? Because I already answered that. Or maybe I'm reading something else. Let's see. Okay, you want to know what John is planning. What is John? Well, I already answered that. I think what he's planning to do is to be with you. Oh, for each. I don't know. I'm not really good with times. I only can get a vibe. But that's what John's plan is. Okay. Well, I think I already answered that. I think what I told you is that he wants to be with you during the graveyard shifts. That's what it feels like in his head. Now, do you want me to ask that again? And you're going to get the same answer? Or do you want to ask a different one? Because I do think he wants to be with you. And that I think that's his plan, is to be on the same graveyard shift as you. If that's what you're wondering. All right, well, I'll just see what I get. What is John planning? All right. What is John planning? Oh, what is John planning? Start over. What is John planning? Nope, not doing that. All right, what is John planning? What is John planning? What is John planning? then I'm going to do J after Montaigne. And then I'm going to do Sabotage. Sabotage. So this is for closed on planning. What is Johnny planning? What is Johnny planning? Well, okay, so I get the Tower in reverse here. That's the past, getting over something. So maybe, and then the Three of Wands in reverse with the Knight of Cups in reverse. So I feel like what's going on is like maybe his plan or whatever it is that has to do with you was crushed. Because Three of Wands is actually all that plan, and maybe he was trying to act out that plan, but it got crushed. But right now, what he's doing is, I get the Knight of Pentacles upright. That's a commitment card, wanting to be with you, and he's wishing on it, and he's being strategic with these cards here. The Seven of Swords, strategic and or manipulative. I get the feeling it's probably manipulative because you don't want to be with him, and he probably knows that. But he's trying it anyway. So, and then you get the Artist in reverse here. I don't know if he's really being creative though. I feel like the feeling I get with this spread here is, and with the last card on the spread is a Crooked in reverse, Seven of Pentacles, like not starting something new. So I feel like that's the end goal card. So, but I mean, on this spread, I get Eight of Cups in reverse, which is not going. He's determined to stay. That's part of his plan, to stay to be with you. And then Six of Pentacles is balance, again, coming together in a crooked upright. Two of Swords in a crooked upright, which I think he's more on the side of wanting to, go for it and be with you, and I feel like that has to do with him planning on that. But I do think the reason why these might be in reverse here at the end on both spreads is you're going to reject him. Like, I feel like that's what you're going to do. Like, that's going to be the outcome. And what's after that, I don't know. I mean, only time's going to tell. And I don't know if tarot can really answer what's going to happen after that. I suppose I could try. But that's what I'm getting here. Is that that's his plan. His plan originally was to, I think, be with you. But it got crushed because you switched times. But on this answer line here, he's determined to get to be on, to be around you somehow. With these spreads. I mean, that's what I'm getting here. But at the end of the day, the ball's going to be in your court, and it's very, very likely going to be a no that you're going to give him. I mean, not a guarantee, though, but I would say like at least like an 80 to 90% chance you're going to reject him. So that's what I get for that. All right, so Jay. All right, Jay. Thank you for the super chats. So did I find that girl's Insta I met at the bar? All right, you're wondering if you found this girl's Insta at the bar. All right. And then after Jay, I'm going to do Sabotage. All right. She doesn't have one yet. All right, so did you find that girl's Instagram? And I think someone else had a question. Karen. Welcome in, Karen. All right, so, and then Amy. All right, so, did I find that girl's Insta at the bar? All right, did you find this girl's Insta? This is for Jay. All right. Did I find that girl's Insta? Well, the star popped out, and that's the first card here. So let me just see. Let's see what this is. Did we find this girl? Hey, Diley. All right, so these 4 cards came in a crooked upright. All right, so I got the Hierophant reverse, Chariot reverse, but then the Judgment upright and the 4 of Cups in reverse, which is interest. I'm getting the feeling just the fact that the star popped out upright, it's a yes. And the Ace of Pentacles on the answer line here. But I feel like this is what I'm getting. So I feel like it's a yes. But if you two were to be together, you know, I'm assuming it's like because you have an interest there, right? I feel like there's an interest with that 4 of Cups there, that it would not go well. Like it would not be a successful relationship. I do get the Queen of Cups in reverse up here, King of Cups in reverse up here or down here. And then the Hierophant in reverse, which is a commitment marriage card, probably to me the strongest card in the deck when it comes to marriage. And that's in reverse. In crooked reverse. And then crooked reverse, the Chariot. Not going anywhere. But then the Judgment and the 4 of Cups, which I think there's interest there. And I feel like that's why the star wanted to pop out, because it is the girl that you met at the bar. But I think it might even be clear to you, or maybe to her. Or I would think it's clear to you that that she's not interested in you. Because that moon there is about clarity when it's in reverse. But then I get somebody holding back something. Like, that's the vibe I'm getting here. Like, you feel like you don't, it feels like the vibe you get from her is that she's not really interested, but you want to try anyway. So that's what I'm getting at. And that could be why the 4 of Pentacles is upright here holding back, because you don't know But I do feel like it is the girl that you met at the bar. But just my advice, I don't know would be a good idea anyway. Even if you were in a relationship, that's the vibe I'm getting. And it didn't seem like she's really interested in you anyway. But I do feel like you're interested in her, though. So that's what I get for Jay. All right, so. Hello, Robert. Welcome from Scotland. All right, so that was for Jay. Sabotage is next. Thank you, Deepak. Nam, Shri English. My Simple Life. Happy New Year, Mr. Dollar. Thank you. Camel Media. Babu Boo Boo. Thank you. Norma. Thank you. Camel Media. Chalk. Simadaz. My Life Story. Armadillo. Okay, Stephanie. Are Karen and Amy in here? Are Sabotage, Karen, or Amy in here? Okay, can you put in your... So I'm going to do Karen. Can you put your question in? And so I'll do Karen and then I'll do Amy. I'll put Stephanie on the list. Hey, Alana, thank you for coming. Happy New Year. Okay, so you want to know, is Nicole stealing from Dad? And then I'll do Stephanie. I've already got her. All right. All right, so is Nicole stealing from Stephanie? Is Nicole stealing from Stephanie? Wait, is Nicole stealing from Stephanie? Sorry. Is Nicole stealing from my dad? All right. Is Nicole stealing from your dad? The devil or seven of swords would indicate that. For sure. Is Nicole stealing from... I'm going to start that over. All right. Is Nicole stealing from Stephanie's dad? Is Nicole stealing from Stephanie's dad? Stealing from Stephanie's dad. Stealing from Stephanie's dad. Hey, Essential Queen. Right now I'll put along that. I don't like this better. So, one of the interesting parts is the first card, King of Cups, that's a no, and then I got a crooked reverse King of Cups here. Okay, with this spread, I'm getting a no, and then with that Eight of Cups on the spread, I mean, on the spread, okay, so I get a no, and then 10 of Wands is walking away. And then the Ace of Cups could be a yes. On the answer line here, I get the Tower, the Seven of Cups, which is a choice card, and Three of Cups. So what I'm getting here is that I do think she thought about it. I really think she thought about it, but I think she also thought about the consequences versus what she could benefit from it. I do think there's still potential, though, later for her to steal, because I do get Ace of Wands, and that's about, desire. It's a wish card. So I do think it's on her mind, and she wishes to do that. But no, she hasn't. It's giving me a no right now, but I do think there's potential that she could. So I would absolutely keep an eye on her. I wouldn't trust her. I mean, Queen of Swords and King of Swords in the crooked reverse. Eight of Cups is walking away from the situation, but wanting to steal. And then Five of Cups is regret and disappointment on the spread. And a crooked upright. Yeah, I really do think she. I don't think I don't think she stole anything, but she's definitely thinking about it. I keep an eye on her for sure. Hey, Spenta. Hey, Hairball, Uncle Hairball. Thing. All right, so that was for. I think that was for Karen, right? Yeah, it was for Karen. And then I will do Amy's question. Well, the Sabata's in here. Let's see Sabata. Amy. Okay, where's Amy's question? I don't see it. Amy, can you put your question in again? I want to maybe if I can scroll up. Um, okay, here we go. I got it. Ask, will I be able to find a job at the end of by the end of this month? All right. Will you be able to find a job at the end of this month? All right. Will you be able to find a job at the end of this month? Will you find a job? Will you be able to find a job at the end of this month? Thank you, Sinadaz. Thank you, everyone. Hello, Kyle. Happy to see you too, Samantha. So, all right. So, yeah, I do think. Okay, Six of Cups, Three of Pentacles, upright. Six of Cups in the past. I do feel like you had a good thing going. And now Three of Pentacles of what's going on right now with King of Cups in reverse. I do feel like you might be having help though with that Three of Pentacles, like having help to find a job, but you're not really having success right now. It feels like. Um, and unfortunately, here I get the Queen of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, all in reverse, something that's wrong with the Tower at the end. So in that spread, I'm getting a pretty card. No. But it feels like you're trying though. I mean, I get Knight of Wands here, Queen of Cups, crooked upright, the Tower crooked upright, getting over an ending. Maybe you were fired or you had to quit. I don't a job recently. I don't know. You had to put up boundaries. I feel like to get over some stress. I feel like maybe something happened. If you had a last job, something happened at your last job, and you had to put up boundaries, and you had to walk away from something. But I do get the Empress with the Ten of Cups at the end in the crooked reverse. Unfortunately, you said for the end of this month. I don't know about next month, but for this month, it's a very likely hard no. Like I would give it like 90, at least 90%, like 95% chance you won't have a job by the end of the month. But yeah, that's what I'm getting. But I do feel like you had to walk away from a situation, and you're just getting over that mostly. You had to put your boundaries up. You had to fight and put your boundaries up there. Last job, you were fired. I don't want to say that because I didn't know for sure, but were you fired? Because I kind of got that while I was getting with the Tower in reverse and the Tower at the end. Yeah, you had to walk away from it. But it feels like you're, at least for the most part, I mean, I think there's still some residual energy and thoughts over that, but for the most part, it feels like you're over it. But unfortunately, a no for getting a job. Yeah, Six of Wands, I was saying that in reverse. Confirmation. All right, so that's a victory card, and it's not a victory when you don't have a job. You know, a job and you're looking for one. So, you're welcome, Amy. Hope things get better for you. All right, Stephanie. Are you in here? Thank you, Essential. Have a great day at work. Okay, so I mean, I have Sabato. Sabato's still in here. Or just come back. But then I have Stephanie. Stephanie, are you in here? I have your question. After that, after Stephanie is Liana. All right, so you want to know, Stephanie wants to know, what do I need to know in love currently? So you need to know what you need to know in love currently. All right. So find out. What does Stephanie need to know in love currently? What does Stephanie need to know in love currently? These cards are wanting to talk. What does Stephanie need to know in love currently? I got the Empress, like, okay, I'm just going to say the Empress in reverse and the Five of Wands upright want to pop out. Did you recently have a breakup? Because with those two together, I'm getting a breakup. Like there was a fight and then like there was a breakup and a fight. Yeah. And those cards really wanted to talk. Say it. Do you need to know what? Oh. You need to know love currently. Do you need to know love currently? As this card came out, I feel like, and I'm not done pulling out the cards, but I will tell you because words and phrases do come to my head. And what they're telling me right now is you definitely need to take some time to, not forever, but take some time to self-reflect and look back on the situation and try to learn from it. That's what they're telling me. But I'm not done yet. And this Aries card, well, it's not, well, it can be Aries, the King of Wands. Was he an Aries? I don't know, or maybe a fire sign. Yeah, ask your question. I'm gonna be doing Liana next. I'm not Stephanie right now, but I just got Stephanie and Liana on the list, so I could add you. Um, okay, so what you need to know in your love life. All right, so I feel like in the past, like with that Five of Swords, like maybe things were not what they seemed. And I get the feeling like you were thinking if this relationship was a good idea or not. But then I get the Emperor upright with the Knight of Swords in reverse. I feel like the Emperor is him. I feel like this is what's going on right now. I feel like I do feel like this is talking about your last relationship, okay, and what you need to know. The Emperor, I feel like is him, which I feel like he might be Aries because this is also Aries. It was maybe I'm wrong, but and I feel like I feel like you blocked him. Like there's a communication block, like because you don't want anything to do with him. It feels like. Um, and the answer line, what you need to know. I feel like this is my owning and being trapped card when it's upright. You got Eight of Swords, then you got Three of Wands in reverse with the Queen of Cups in reverse. Which again, I think right now it feels like this person was very controlling and dominant. Um, and wanted to own you really. But I think what's telling me right now is that it's a good thing that you're away from that. I'm just saying, like, it's a good thing you're out of that. And with this Three of Wands and Queen of Cups, again, I think you need to take some time to be alone and stay single, self-reflect, as I already said, and learn from what not to do and get into. But I do think later you will end up being victorious with this card. Like you'll have your happy place, whether you're with someone or alone. Because I do think right now you're kind of going through some shit, just to put it bluntly. And then over here on this one, I get the Temperance coming together, breaking free from that toxic situation. Because this can be toxic, but I feel like you broke free from that toxic situation here. And now you're having to self-reflect. So you can, I don't know, maybe, possibly. I think what this card is telling me combined with this card, both fire, both wands, is that whether you're single or alone, you're going to be happy either way, right? Now, this isn't like talking about like the major future, like years from now, but what you need to know from the foreseeable future is what I'm saying. That could be like days, weeks, or months. I'm thinking maybe months, weeks to months, maybe like I would say months, yeah, months. Just give yourself some time to get, you know, reflect on that situation and learn from it, so you can be later be open and available for a new situation if you decide to be in another situation. So that's what you need to do. That's what I feel like you need to do right now. Is like give yourself some time. Timing. I was getting like 3 months in my head. I would say like give yourself around 3 months. That's the vibe I'm getting. Like I would say like in 3 months, you'll have your answer. You'll know, like you'll be more evolved and you'll know better what to do from there. But from now to like about 3 months, I'll say like 2 to 3 months. You'll uh you'll have your answer on what to do from there. All right, so that was for Stephanie. Thank you, Silicapod. Thank you. All right, so, okay, and then Mel has another question if there's anybody else. Okay, Liana. Oh, I think Hairball had a question. Oh, this is on a tarot question. Okay. Do the cards feel different for different readings? Um, Thank you so much. You're actually the first reader that ever read me. Oh, really? What, you never had a tarot card reading done before? Stephanie, is this your first one ever? And you're welcome. Yeah, I hope that helps. Wow, I'm honored. I'm so honored. Thank you. And you're welcome. Hello, Filippo. So do the cards feel different for different readings? Oh, the visuals can be. But I mean, for me, generally, it all depends on the reader. Each reader is going to be different, and each card for each reader is going to be different, but they're generally similar. Like, with like the Tower, that being a painful ending. Same with Ten of Swords being a painful ending. Nine of Swords going through, just like nine and Three of Swords, that can be similar too, because it's about stress and heartbreak, um, and disappointment. Kind of similar to the Five of Cups. Um, but they're not the same, but they are similar. I mean, just in general, the cards from beginning to end are going to be similar for all tarot card readers, but I mean, that's generally. But as far as the decks go, for each deck to the next deck, um, for me, I recently been doing it a new way, a different way to get a more thick answer on what's really going on. Because I'm doing two spreads, my old spread and a new spread that I've come up with. So I mean, I'm actually like rebranding how, in a sense, right? Rebranding on how I do my readings. So, all right. So, thank you, Monim Maker. Okay, so I did Stephanie, Liana, and then Mel. Where's my pen? All right, so. Okay, so that's your question, Liana. Was it a good choice to switch jobs? Yeah. Allie been doing this for 6 months. And it feels like I know the deck. All right, so. There are some cards I need to research a little bit on, but for the most part, I think I have it down. Can you ask if my ex will reach out to me this month? All right, so wait, no, I'm doing Liana first. Was it a good choice to switch jobs? All right. So you're wondering if it was a good choice to switch jobs or not. You're welcome, and thank you for that feedback, Liana. Was it a good choice? Was it a good choice to switch up jobs? Oh, you're still observing? Well, if you want, Uncle Hairball, if you want a general reading, whether it be financial, love, or just general, um, if you have some question, you can feel free to put it in the chat log, and it's up to you. All right, so it's a good choice to switch up jobs. I love you, Simma. Thank you. Is it a good choice to switch? All right. Sorry about that. I'm trying to get myself in here, so it doesn't happen. All right. That's a weird comment. All right. So, yeah, you're welcome. All right. What's a good choice to switch up jobs? Sorry. Thank you for spamming the hearts on the side. Thank you, Sunita. Thank you, Colleen. Sorry if I'm not paying attention. Thank you, Ifat. Okay, the interesting part. Actually, there's a couple interesting parts. You got Seven of Swords on this spread and this spread upright. And you got 4 pentacles here and 4 pentacles here, but this one's upright, this one's in reverse. So, was it a good idea? It feels like, at least for the most part, it feels like you tried to fight on something to switch on this first job, and almost like you were forced to in a way. What I mean by that is someone was being very, I would say maybe even toxic, but also manipulative. And that's why you had to walk away. You see him walking away with this tiger, Seven of Swords, but the Seven of Swords is different. But this Seven of Swords is having to walk away from something manipulative. That's what it feels like, and you lost a battle, it feels like. But you tried to fight, you tried. But I feel like that's why you had to switch your job. Um, I feel like that's, that's what happened. And now you're having to, bring yourself together and pick up the pieces. But on the answer line here, though, is that it's a no. However, like even with this job, I feel like it's not a good fit for you. I feel like. But I do think you'll be offered another choice after this job that you have to switch. So what I mean by that, there will be a third job, if that makes sense. Because this is a choice card in this context. It's not about love, it's about choice. So I do think there will be another choice. With this Two of Wands, so there will be a choice. And I feel like it'll be offered to you. Either be offered to you or you're open to the idea. Either someone, I feel like maybe you know with this Four of Pentacles here, what's going on right now is that there's a third job that you're thinking about, or someone is thinking about offering to you instead of these two jobs that you switch from one to the other. And that will actually be a better fit for you. Yeah, you're gonna be much happier, I think, with this job here. You got the Sun, you got the Two of Wands, you got the Four of Pentacles at the end here. Yeah, that first job though is toxic, but this job is not really that great either that you switched to. But I do think with this, somebody or you are going to find a third option, and that will be a much better choice for you. I can't tell you when that's going to happen. I would say fairly soon. I would say maybe even within a month. You'll be offered this third option. I would say within 30 days. Oh, really? Yeah. But it feels like with this job, though, it's not going to be a good fit for you. I mean, I don't think it's as bad as this one, but I do think there's going to be another job after this that you're going to find, or it's going to be offered to you that you'll find much more suitable for. Like a job that'll be suitable for you. That's what I'm getting with that. You're welcome, Liana. Right, so that's for Liana. All right, so I think Mel had a question. Oh, and then Super Lady had a question. Hey, Patton Samuels. Hello, D Moonlight. Welcome in. Trying to decide if you want to ask. I don't know, maybe this will help. I don't know, maybe it will, I don't know. I'm Unicorn Missile Princess. And don't any of you ever forget that. Yeah. Yes, I do the general. I don't think Mel's in here. Super Lady. Are you in here, Super Lady? I think she had a question. And then D Moonlight. Hi, Super Lady. All right. Hi, Matt, Ash, Sean. All right. So, Super Lady. All right. Thank you, Super Lady. All right. So, Super Lady. Ask, what are you scared to tell me, sis? Like, what do you mean, what am I scared to tell you? I'm not scared to tell you anything. What are you talking about? That doesn't even make sense. If you have a question that makes sense, I can do that. Tarot question. A taste of home official. Thank you. You're wondering if he's okay on the other side. Like if he's okay over there. Ask him anything to tell you. All right. So I'll have Amy. I'll have Panther. Okay, so let's do Super Lady's question first, and then go from there. All right, Super Lady. Here we go, Super Lady. Okay, that's not a question, Patton Samuels. Are you multi-streaming? That's not a tarot question. If you have a tarot question, I'll put that up. I'll put that on there. So I'm gonna do Amy. Well, I'm gonna do Super Lady, and then Amy, and do Money. I'll ask away, Hairball. Ask anything. So you basically a general reading. All right. So Super Lady wants a general. All right. So you want general. And thank you, Dean Moonlight. Yeah, I love my cat. What does Super Lady need to know? All right. Can we just stay there? Maybe I need something. All right. Okay, I need to redo this. All right. So because of distractions. So, anyways, so I'm gonna cross off captains. That's not a tarot. All right. So Super Lady. General. Danny, thank you for coming. All right. super lady need to know? I'm gonna do this again. This card. All right. Well, it feels like you're going, well, with that spirit, let me just see what this spirit, but with that spirit, it feels like you're going through some rough shit, basically. Super lady. Super lady needs to know. Super. Yeah. So it feels like in the past your wish may have been crushed, and you're really heartbroken and disappointed about that. With the spread, you got the well in reverse wish card in this deck. Five of, well, actually no, five of cups in reverse. Even though your wish got crushed, you were saddened by it. I feel like whatever it was like something you started to start up again, but it got crushed, and now you've gotten over that. That's what's going on right now. That's what's going on right now. But the answer of what you need to know, it feels like Ace of Pentacles with the Emperor in reverse. Feels like, in a way, like you don't have your boundaries up. But you know what you want though with the Seven of Cups in reverse. And you got 10 of Cups. I feel like there's something you really want more than anything, whatever that is. Like this is your goal. And I don't know if it has to do with a breakup or wanting to reconnect with somebody that you broke up with. Because I do get this being the last card and then this being the last card here. 10 of Cups being, this is the happily ever after card. And this is the heartbreak card. But on this part, I do get rebirth with the Judgment. But then I also get Five of Swords, having to step back and contemplate it. But then again with the Emperor in reverse, and then I get the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Like you feel like you're stagnant, not going anywhere. But I do feel like, I think this is what's going on. I do feel like you're going to have to give up something to get something you really want. So you're going to have to go through a heartbreak to get what you really want first. Like first you have to go through the heartbreak, and then you have to go through, first you have to go through the heartbreak to get what you want more than anything, basically. But I feel like something is blocking you though, of getting this. And that's why you're stuck on this. That's what I'm getting. So that's basically what it is. You know, and there might be other things going on, but generally, your wish got crushed. You're very saddened by that. feel like you're still trying to get over that, and you're still just not in a good place mentally, even though you know what you want at the end of the day. But you're gonna have to let whatever this is go first completely to get this, whatever that is. It could be a person, it could be a lover, it could be a job, maybe, like I don't know, whatever this is. I think you have to go through the fire to get what you want, really, and let that shit go. That's what's going on. I had a miscarriage after I moved in. Okay. I'm sorry about that. Oh, and someone gave a super chat. Who was that? Oh, how does Much feel about me? And thank you for the super chat, Marie. Thank you. I'm not sure what that means. How does Much feel about me? I think you left out a word or something. How does me feel about me? So you're asking the cards how you feels about you is what you're asking. How does Michael feel about me? Okay. Oops. All right. I'll do that one. How does... Oh, no worries. How does Michael feel about you? Um, all right. So, alrighty then. Marie, okay. Hang on, I gotta adjust something. I'll do it right now. Um, all right. All right. I could ask you the same, Mihak at Artal. Are you male or are you female? Oh, all right. So, how does Michael feel about it? All right, how does Michael feel about it? I feel like that card wants to be on first. All right. So, how much does Michael feel about you? Hello, Manolita. Hello, everyone. Be very disrespectful. Yeah, wow. I didn't even see those messages. And I just want to point out here, if you're pissed off because I didn't get to your message, it's because I'm doing tarot work and I can't read every single comment. And if that's why you were being very disrespectful, me Hawk Het Tar Pal 7293, you really, really need to get a grip. You're forever in the Badlands now, so you can't come back. I could say the same thing. I think you are a boy too. You're a boy. All right. So, how does Michael feel about you? Thank you, D Moonlight. Yeah, that person's banned. And I unsubscribed from them too. I was subscribed to them. Like, why do you do that? Why do you need to? Why do you feel the need to be disrespectful like that? All right. So, yeah, that's right here, ball. Yeah, thank you. Well, people should just respect everybody. Like, it's really not that hard. But people like to make it a challenge. To um, I have to focus, okay? So, what does Michael feel about Marie? I think that was your question, right? All right. So, Artist in reverse, as in the past. What's going on right now? Feels like they're trying to connect with you, like Nine of Pentacles, but their feelings, the Wands in reverse, with the Ten of Wands upright, and then the Six of Pentacles upright. I think what's going on here is they want to have a conversation with you or maybe be friends with you, but not in a relationship with you, if that makes sense. And maybe you two were together. I mean, I get the Tower in reverse here. But then I get the Knight, just like on the answer line, Five of Wands here, I also get Five of Wands here, and Crooked upright. Then I get the Crooked upright, the Fool. A Queen of Swords in reverse. And then the Sun upright. And the Crooked upright, the Five of Wands. Yeah, I think they just, I don't know, it feels like to me they want to just be your friend. I think the feeling I'm getting here is they want to be your friend. And they might have feelings for you, but if they do, they're not wanting to pursue you yet. They want to give it time. Because I do feel like there was a connection. This is what I'm feeling, okay? I feel like you two were connected at some point, maybe romantically, but then there was a breakup. But it does feel like he wants to reconnect with you, but only as a friend. I think the problem is there was a communication block, and that's what caused both maybe you and him stress, and you got disconnected, and that was the problem. But I think if you could work past that somehow, you might be able to repair things, at least starting off as friends, possibly being in a relationship. That would have to be looked at on a further date to see how things go, how they are right now, if he does want to reconnect with you. But as far as like the love feelings, I'm not really getting that when it comes to romantic feelings. But wanting to be your friend, I do get that. Like to reconnect with you in that way, I do get that. So that was for Marie. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just having to. All right. So, hello, Magical Annie. Hello, Gabby. All right, hello, Gabby. I think I did Super Lady. Oh, Dream Moonlight. I think you're still in here, right? You wanted a general reading, right? I think I did Amy. If I missed Amy, did I miss Amy? Can't remember. Yes. Um, I think I did Amy. So, yeah. Amy. I can't remember. But do Moonlight. Yeah. You're welcome, stability. When negativity happens, like that throws me off. So like when I'm doing tarot, I cannot have anything that's going to trigger me. Especially when I get so busy and then I have to readjust things. Okay, so Amy, you want to have a general, right? I'm doing great, Armit. Pecan, how are you? Hey, Siren. Welcome in. D Moonlight, did you have a question? Because you're next. And then I'll do polygamy. Oh, you're on Moonstream. Afro Moonlight, right? So you want like a general employment reading when it comes to jobs, right? So you want me to ask it like that? Yeah, you're on the list. You're after Moonlight. Team Moonlight. So you want me to ask a general question when it comes to employment? Thank you, Siren. Yeah, this is what I look like for today. That's what I got going on. Hello, Sniper. Yes. So you're asking. Thank you, and har and whatever that means. Thank you, Team Moonlight. Thank you, Hairball. My family is pretty good. Thank you, Hairball. Yeah. All right. So general reading for Delighted. When it comes to employment, general employment reading for Team Moonlight. All right. Here we go. Hello, Teshu. Thank you for coming. All right. General reading for Moonlight. General employment reading. Okay. I think it is. Anyways. So, um, so general employment range. So I feel like what's going on right in the past feels like maybe you lost something, or you have to and you have to reflect on it. Like it feels like that's what happened in the past, and what's going on right now. You're thinking. It feels like you know what you want, but you're still like thinking if it's a good idea to take this opportunity or not. But on the answer line here, I get Six of Swords. It feels like you did have to walk away from something because I gave you a lot of stress. I got that Nine of Swords here, but you do hold your own. You stand your ground with that Emperor. Like you don't take shit for an answer, bullshit for an answer. But at the end here, the end goal card, I do get Seven of Pentacles. So I do think there's going to be a lot of money coming in. I would say fairly soon. I mean, I do get King of Pentacles, abundance. You're going to have a lot of abundance coming in. Even though it feels like you have to give up something, but you're going to, again, reward. You're getting a lot of abundance cards, a lot of Pentacle cards here. And then Queen of Wands, knowing what you want. But again, I feel like you have to give up something to get what you want with this Ten of Pentacles. I do feel like there's something coming, like good things are coming your way when it comes to employment. Like I think you're gonna get, I think it's gonna, I don't know, I don't know, I feel like it's gonna be a lot of money coming in. But there are going to be sacrifices that feels like you're gonna have to make. And it kind of feels like you already did that, but it feels like there's gonna be more sacrifices to get the abundance, the job that you want, the money, right? I do feel like that's around the corner though, but you have to go through some shit to get there. You're welcome, D Moonlight. It kind of feels like it might be a job that you're thinking about. Is there a job that you're thinking about? And maybe that's the job, and it makes good money. It feels like it's on. It feels like you're on. Feels like that job is like on your fingertips, whatever that is. But you're just not there yet. You have to make some sacrifices to get that job. Okay, yeah. And maybe there's another opportunity, but whatever it is, you're going to have good money coming in, whatever that is. That I do know. All right. Solves for Demon Light. Hello, Gabby. Are you in here? You're welcome, Demon Light. Hey, Jack, Prepper, thank you for coming. I'm doing great, Teshu. Thank you. Oh, that's so sweet, Damon Meyer. I love my puppies. I love my pugs. Oh, I forgot to show you guys my pendulum. Oh, one of them. See my pendulum? I actually got this from a friend. She made it for me. That's yes. Oh, hey, hello, Gabby. Can you put your question in? Ask, will I find a relationship that's deeper than purely physical? Okay, yeah. Thank you, Siren. All right, so hello, Gabby. If I can find your question. Okay, here we go. So you said, okay, I started to talk to EJ a lot. Will it be something more between us? Okay, so you're wondering if there'll be more between you and EJ. All right. Hello, Rita. Welcome. Will there be something between you and EJ? Hello, Hermano. Thank you. Let's see here. And will there be something between you and EJ? All right. Well, I do feel like in the past there was potential with that strength card. But then on the above the answer line here, what's going on right now is Star in reverse and Knight of Pentacles. So in this situation, either you or him, because it's between you and him, right? I don't think he's looking at you as an, really, at least not right now, as an interest. Okay. And I don't know if, like, because I do think there's a communication block here on this answer line. And I'm just being honest. I got the Knight of Swords in reverse. With the Eight of Cups, maybe you had to walk away from him. I don't know. And then you get the Five of Swords, thinking if this is a good idea or not. But on the answer line here, I'm getting a no. And then Four of Cups, maybe in the future, maybe. I mean, I do get this at the end here too with the Magician. But as it is right now, I feel like either you or him are going through some toxic shit. And then you got this in reverse, crooked reverse, and then crooked upright with the Temperance. I mean, there's potential, but I would. How do I say this? Like, I wouldn't put all my eggs in that one basket, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think. I would say it's on the likely answer of no, but there is. I guess there is an opportunity or a possibility, but not very likely, is what I'm saying. Uh, I would say like around a 60% chance. Well, I would say like a 40. I would say like a 40% chance. No, or I mean, 40%. 40% chance yes and 60% chance no. That's what I'm trying to get at. You know, because it's on a likely answer of no, but it's not a guaranteed no. But right now, it's not going to be anytime soon, I don't think. Right, thank you, Sandra Kumar. And you're welcome, Howard Gambie. Oh. Thank you, Isaiah Lay. Thank you. And you're welcome, Howard Gambie. Okay. Thank you, Marsh Trim Food. Thank you, Hermano. Happy New Year. If I missed anybody, I apologize. Why my husband get his. I'm not sure what you're asking a little bit. Are you asking why is your husband getting his SI check this year? Thank you, Raju Patel. Okay, so you're wondering if your husband will get his SI check this year. All right. All right. I'm doing pretty good, Rachel. Thank you for asking. You're doing good. That's good. All right, so oh, did you ask a question here, Ball? I think I missed it. That's like the third or fourth time that's happened. Cards. So, well, get his checks. Well, on the answer line here, I feel like what's going on right now is I think he's communicating with the right people, but he's stressing out over it. I mean, he's trying to get it. He's trying to get it, but he's not having very good success at the moment. But on the answer line, I get the double upright, the fool in reverse, and the magician. So, I mean, I feel like with that, again, he's doing the right, I feel like he's doing the right things, but I feel like there's other people, though, that are maybe doing him dirty with that devil card. And then I get the Two of Cups at the end in reverse. So I feel like with this spread, it's going to be likely a no because of these dirty people that are keeping him from getting what he needs to get with this, his check. But on this spread, I get Knight of Cups up, crooked upright, Six of Swords in reverse, Ten of Pentacles crooked, right? Ace of Wands in reverse, the Empress in reverse, the Five of Swords in reverse, and the Page of Swords upright. So I feel like he's taking action and he's open with that Five of Swords. He's doing the right things of getting what he needs to get, right? But as far as this year goes, I mean, I suppose it's possible, but as of right now, as it is, it's very likely a no. I would say like at least right now, maybe like a 20% chance he'll get it sometime this year. I am getting he might get it. I just feel like he might get it the next year after, though, if he doesn't get it this year. I'm getting like 18 months, maybe, in my head. Yeah. I would say like maybe around 18 months. But that can change, right? Time, when it comes to tarot, when you're looking that far out like that, things can change. But that's where it is right now. That's good, yeah. But it feels like there's some dirty people though, kind of. Oh, we know how government is. Oh, I hope he feels better. Hope Austin feels better. Oh. Oh. Thank you, ASMR Whispering Waves. Wait, what do we do? What did I say? I can't remember what I said. What did I say? Oh, about government? I think that's what you mean about government. We know who the government is, right? Bunch of clowns is what it is. A bunch of clowns on all sides. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Sim Hasro Shorts. Thank you. Welcome in, Missing. This is my look for today. Thank you, Moon Riot. I missed it. I missed people. I don't have anybody on the list right now, so. Um, Red hair is definitely your signature color. I've been told that is nice, yes. And unicorn is my signature. Unicorn, sparkling hearts, and rainbows. Hello, Thess Julio. Julio, thank you for coming. Oh, goodness. Oh. My day was good. I had an appointment earlier today, a psychiatrist appointment. Hello, or I can't pronounce it. Hello, sorry, I can't pronounce that. I don't remember. Is it? What should I call you? I don't know. Thank you for coming. Just call you Dirty. That's I can do. Oh, Rose. Okay. Welcome in, Rose. Honestly, I don't remember you. I I know so many people. But if you come around again and again, then I'll know you better. Hi, D Hardy Rose blog. Hello, Stinas. Yes, hello, Rose. Oh, I ask, how do you deal with catcalling on screen? But what's catcalling? I don't know what that is. How's that? I don't understand how that. Can you tell me how that's bullying? Because I don't under if you're what's catcalling? I don't know what that is. Good morning, Sabine. catcalling is someone who you don't know, but they just try to get to you as some conversation. I guess I really am confused. Thank you, Ronaldo. Thank you, Sabine. I mean, someone trying to strike up a conversation with you, unless if it's harassment, then that could be bullying. But someone that just wants to talk to someone, that's not really bullying. Again, unless it becomes harassment and they're pestering you and following you, that can be bullying. Thank you, Ronaldo. I would say just walk away. I mean, I don't know. I never had that. I mean, I've had somewhat of a situation. Someone that just strikes up the conversation, but they don't like follow me everywhere. I really don't know. I have no knowledge of that. It's January 6th over there. Hello, Colonial. And as of today, work is starting again. Same old, just a new year. Oh, was today your first day of work? Um, January 5th. Yep. Yep. Thank you, Mook. Mooks. Ah, nice. Yeah, wishing you the best. Is it a new job or is it? I think it's a. What'd you say? I thought it was a sequel back to work after the new year. Thank you, Islamania. Thank you, Chef Mary. One second. What's your question, Mel? Type it in. Okay, friends of those times. Thank you, Sabine. Have a great day and New Year. Happy New Year. Welcome in, Kyle Brinkelhoff. Thank you. Welcome in. Will my ex contact me this month and be upfront? All right, will your ex contact you and be upfront this month? with his intent. Well, I'm gonna ask, and we'll keep you up front. All right. All right. Oh, it can be general reading. No worry, Kyle. No worries. I can give you a general reading. You're wondering if it's next contact. Oh, Fritz Coyce. All right. What's going on right now is definitely not taking an effort. In the past, I feel like walking away and blocking you out. What's going on right now? I don't know if I mean, what's going on right now? He doesn't have any plans or intentions to. But on the answer line, um, sometime this month he might. I mean, I got the Five of Wands in reverse, not fighting, not wishing, and what is the well in reverse, and then the Four of Cups, thinking about it. But then I get the Ten of Pentacles as the end goal card here. Then over here I get Seven of Pentacles crooked upright, Hierophant crooked, or Seven of Pentacles crooked reverse. It's the Hierophant crooked upright, the World upright. Then over here I get Three of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups in reverse. Okay, so what this is telling me is if he does connect back with you, it's not going to be in a romantic way, if that makes sense. I don't know, maybe as friends, or starting off as friends, maybe, I don't know. Or maybe to like end something with you for once and for all. But I mean, I'm not really getting like bad intentions. I'm getting like a conversation to see where you both are at in the relationship, if that makes sense, or the friendship, or where you want to go from here. Should we like talk again? Should we be friends again, or should we just go our separate ways? I think that conversation is what he's gonna think about doing, and I think sometime this month. If not this month, I do think he'll. If not this month, I think he'll come at you next month to have that conversation with you. I mean, that's what I'm getting here. So you want a general reading, Kyle? All right. All right. Yes. General reading. Oh, I just lost your receiver. Thank you. Yeah, you're welcome. General reading for Kyle. Okay. Well. So it feels like this is in general. So I feel like in the past, you stood your ground, you knew what you want, you were in control of the situation. But it feels like right now what's going on here is whatever's happening, you're kind of lost control of it. With that Queen of Wands in reverse, and with that Tower in reverse, trying to get it over that, and trying to, whatever that situation is, to get back on track. That's what I'm trying to say. It feels like you're got off track. Now, on the answer line here, I got the Judgment upright, trying to start something new, breaking free from a toxic situation with that Eight of Swords in reverse. But then I got in reverse, and on this one, I also got the Nine of Cups in reverse. So it feels like, and that's the wish card. So it feels like a wish that something you really wanted more than anything got crushed. And I have to pay the price on that with this card here. Double. So basically what's going on is you stood your ground, having a hard time getting back on track, wish got crushed, you're trying to break free from a toxic situation, but you're struggling with it, and you're going to have to pay the price on whatever that situation was. And you're not going to be able to until you go through that fire. Be open about it. But you do want to get past it. And I think, I mean, there's no way, like, you have to. Like, you know, go through that fire. And I feel like that's what's going to happen. So I feel like tough times are ahead of you, but I do think after that, that's what I get for you with this general reading, Kyle. I mean, it's not going to be perfect. Definitely not going to be perfect, but things will get better after you go through that fire, for sure. Hello, Sumani. Sign. Hello, DS. Any well, sounds pretty spot on. Let's hope it turns around then. If I take that and it tells me I need to get back to myself, yeah. Yeah, and you're going to have to, I mean, there's no option. Like, you have to go through the fire. That's what I got on that reading. There's only one option. You have to go through that fire. I'm not gonna lie, tarot readings always hit me pretty hard. Lots of people say they're nonsense, but I've done even in the past. That was just a spot on. Thanks. You're welcome, Kyle. Thank you for that feedback. Yeah. To tell you the truth, I've only been doing this for 6 months. But honestly, like, I do believe in past lives, and I know I did this in a past life before. I know I was a witch, and I'm a witch now. That's why I named my channel what I call it, Lucy's Magical World of Tarot and Witchcraft, because pentagram with salt, sage, gemstones, just other things with that. Thank you, Joey. Warm water, holy water mixed with salt. Well, normally I was going to go live at 6. No, it's midnight. It's, 6-hour live stream. I'm trying to get a track here. So I think I might call it. Hopefully I'll be a little better prepared. Right, so I think I'm going to go for now. I just want to say thank you, everybody, for your support and coming in. Hello, Tips Take. I'm just about to end. Thank you, Gia. Morning. Thank y'all. There's other things I need to look into. Like, I don't know if I'm good enough to do it. Because I know a lot of people want to pay me. Like, if I'm good enough to do private readings. But if I did that, I would have to charge them because it does take energy. That's something I would want to do someday. But I don't know if I'm good enough for that yet. I would have to look into that. But just like any job, jobs like that, I wouldn't be able to network as much because I would have a job, right? So I would have a business. But anyways, I am gonna go for now. Thank you for your support. Until next time. Thank you, everybody. I love you all. Bye.